In this video, we're going to talk about how to set up a Google Live session, a streaming session where you can interact with all your students. They can ask you questions live from their computer to you, and you can maybe run through a lesson, if need be, answer some questions or problems that you've seen pop up in homework, and go from there. Okay, so you'll see here that we are on our landing page for the class under Google Classroom. What you will then do is go to classwork. There's a couple different ways to go about this, but the best way I have found to set up a live streaming session is to go to your Google Calendar. Because what we'll then do is go to create in our calendar, and remember, what you add to your calendar, all the students can see if you put it under your class folder. So let's start right there. Okay, I'm dealing with History 10. I want a live session for History 10. So I need to go down here once again to the little calendar icon. Instead of Sam Nido's calendar, which would only show up on my personal calendar, I need to click History 10 World. Then I need to go back up to the top. I need to add a title so all my students know what we're going to be doing. And I'm going to say live session. And I need to make sure my dates are correct, what time, and all my students should be showing up in this add guest component here when I post it to their, actually no, pardon me, the add guest is if we want to add anybody else. So let's say I want to put Mrs. Duncan in, Mrs. Polson, Dr. Polson, whoever we may need, and we're going to add those people in addition to our class. Now, just by selecting down here, the students will know where to go and click in order to get the link. Okay, but in order for them to get the link, let's go back up here to this little icon, this green message bubble icon with the camera. We're going to click Add Google Meet Video Conference. What you'll see is that it has now created a link and a little tab that students will be able to get to and join the session in. So I'm going to click Save. Now I have that live session on here. I like to do one more step though, because some students will automatically check their calendars. It'll send emails to them, say, hey, you have a live session in 10 minutes, in a half an hour, it depends. But what I like to do is I like to go to the calendar tab I've just made. I like to select or to copy the conference link, and I can either go do one of these, copy select, or I can just click this copy conference link to clipboard. So let's do that. Now I've successfully copied it to my clipboard. Go back to my classroom, go back to my stream. Okay, remember, this is the quick, easy way to message all the students. And I just say to all my students in History 10 World History, I'm going to say, don't forget, we have a live session today at, I think it was 1:30, I think the time was on there. And I'm going to post the link. Now, as soon as I have that, click post, sends it out to all the students. Now they have two options to get to the Google Live session. They can either click this link or through their Google Calendar, that on their end they will see this live session and be able to join with Google Meets. Okay, so either way, let's see what this will pull up. Now it'll start the meeting. It's starting to get it ready. I've got to allow my microphone. I've got to allow these different components, camera, in order for me to get going. Okay, now I'm going to click join now. As I join now, I'm going to start to see everybody that's populating up on the side, all the students as well. Okay, now if I want to mute myself, I can mute myself here. If I want to turn the camera off because I didn't do my hair this morning or whatever, I'm going to turn the camera off there. Now from there, I've got a couple of options in Google Meets. I can send everybody a message, hi. I can present my own screen down here. So if I'm going through a PowerPoint, this is very helpful to to show the students the PowerPoint or something, an important item like a syllabus, a worksheet they're going to have to do, and walk them through that. And I can see everybody that's in there. In this case, only me, my lonesome self. Okay, and you've got a couple different options now as well. You can also, there is a way to record the meeting, and I'm forgetting how to do that, but start playing around with that now, and you'll be able to kind of get some of those components down with the Google Live meetings.